Kaylee! Yeah, I know, right? Tell me how brave I am coming on here on Valentine's Day. It's like, oh my god. I was on TikTok earlier. Hi, Adrian. Okay, you got it. Hey, it's mine. It's delicious. You missed what? Brave capital B. Oh, yeah. I was like, I just realized it's Wednesday. It is. It is. I got my packages off today. Tuesday. I don't know, it's all the same damn day. It's all the same damn day. Yeah, I've been, trying to get these cards loosened up. It's the, Hocus Pocus cards. So, I've been trying to get them loosened up because they were all sticky. So I've been sitting here shuffling them. And I did pull an Energy of the Day card, and it's funny, because I shuffled those too from the wonderful Return of Spirit deck by Cheryl Lee Harnish. This deck is amazing. It's a mess. And the card I drew? Simplicity. How many times have I said being simple is where it's at? Ugh. Kids are fun. But hyped up on sugar? Oh, hell no. Count me out. Unless you got me hyped up on sugar too. And, you know, hey, that happens. I like sugar. It tastes good. Alright. So, I'm happy you guys are here. There should be if you're on YouTube and not any other platform, there's a link up at the very top, the one that's pinned up there. That is the collab cam link. And you are welcome if I am giving you a reading and you want to come on camera and, you know, talk about what we're doing here instead of typing it. You're more than welcome to click that link. If you show up on my camera, make sure you show up in a decent way, please. I don't want to see no half-naked people, please. That'll get you instantly kicked off. No, not a quarter either. 3/4, alright. You know, I do this, but... Yes. Collab cam link is up top. Alright. I just ate my last runt. I'm sad. Yep. So, shall we do this? What do you say? Oh no, don't block any features of Streamlabs, you little shit. Maybe that was a problem. Yeah. We try to have respect here. You know. Oh, somebody's here. Well, I thought somebody was there. Somebody backed out. Oh, well. Okay. So, Adrian. Natalie! There's Natalie. Of course. See, did you guys see my post? Did you see little Alice with the messy hair and the bare feet? That's who I gave my Valentine to. And I'm still me. Messy hair, bare feet. I'm still that 8-year-old little girl. Got Natalie. And when I start doing these readings, if you would, Kaylee. Oh, there we go. Somebody joined again. Are you going to show up this time? Oh, I see you. I can't hear you, though. Hang on. Yeah, you're
Let me see if
decent.
Oh, now I can hear you. I took off my case. That works now.
Okay, I can't hear you, though. Why can't I hear you?
I think I can hear you a little
Oh,
better
I know
now.
why I can't hear you. Because I'm not freaking listening. I try and turn off all the things that have sound in my devices because this microphone picks up everything but me. All right, give me a minute so I can hear you. Ah, she went away. Shit. That sucks. That would have been fun. Where am I? Okay. There I am. Ah, she went away. Shit. Who was that? Hi, Malin. Hi, G-Rom. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get my list going. Okay, so this is what I got. I got Adrian. I got Natalie. Who was that? There's G. Hi, Malin. I got Natalie. All right. Now I'm going to start with Adrian. Oh. Who am I speaking to?
This is Adrian.
Oh, come on. Did we just freeze? Who am I speaking to?
I can hear you still.
This is Adrian. This is Adrian. You're my first.
Yay! I'm honored.
I can hear you. This is Adrian. You're my first.
I think
I
there's
just
a
can't hear you
little,
on here.
just a little delay.
I can hear you. All right, wait a minute. I gotta do it on here. This is Adrian. You're my first. Yay! I'm honored. Are we on a loop? Oh, stop. Okay.
It sounds like there's a delay in a loop, maybe.
Now I gotta turn your sound on here. And I hope it doesn't loop again. Well, they know what kind of problems I had. Okay, speakers.
It's always so fun to watch you.
Collab cam. All right, say something.
Hello.
Oh shit. Okay, wait a minute. What the heck?
I can hear you really well.
Your speaker's wrong.
I can hear
everybody
you.
else hear you? I'm just gonna have to be on a delay.
I can hear you really well.
I can hear you on here. I just can't hear you on there.
It seems like there's like a 15 to 20 second delay, maybe.
All right, I'm gonna try and turn you around. See if I can muffle you some to where I can only hear you. All right. All right, Adrienne. Did you have a question, Mama?
Oh, I can come up with a question if you'd like, or I can just, a general is fine too, whichever you would like me to do.
There is. Open! Thank you. Did that do it? Monitor.
I can spell it really good.
Okay, now say something.
Hello. Happy Valentine's Day.
I'm struggling. I can hear you over here. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay. And before we do this, how about this is a blue candle. It's for communication, the throat chakra, self-awareness, self-control, believing in yourself. So I'm going to light it. All right. Here we go, Adrienne. General reading. What does Spirit have for you? I'm actually excited. All right. I don't know why yet.
Me too.
But I'm actually excited. They're still a little sticky. Oh, wow. Okay. It pooped those. Let's see what we got. Knight of Pentacles. The Magician. Holy shit. This is some good stuff. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. This is a manifested yeah. I can't even say it. It's so good. Empress. Oh,
Yay.
how did I know? Uh-oh. Why is this here? Why? Why? Why?
What is it?
It's the Five of Pentacles. It's
Uh-oh.
like being out in the cold, feeling out in the cold, feeling singled out, feeling alone.
Sometimes.
I mean, this is all fucking awesome, and then this thing comes out. Like, what the hell, man? Okay, we'll talk about it. Oh, girl, there's some heavy hitting cards here. Of course you'd show up. Oh,
Oh no.
Whoa. Did you just take down old Snidely Whiplash here not too long ago? Did you do it in yourself? This is the stealer of joy. Because something tells me that you've been like working on the things that you realize your mindsets that and soul sets that make you like not feel very good, make you not want to come in that light.
So not too long ago,
discovering that light within. And
not too long ago, you did a reading for me.
That not living by it.
And you told me to let shit go and to heal the trauma. And I've been really working on on that, and it's been really exhilarating and really nice.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it? It's like, it's so much easier to let go than it is to hang on to all that bullshit, you know?
Even when you're not trying to hold on
Just
to
like,
it,
hey,
when you
babe,
realize you
I
are.
see you. Oh, yeah, that's the same thing your cards are saying, exactly what I just said. And that's the truth. Because here she is, there's the queen. She's like, yeah, I know you love me, but you better show me my worth because I know my worth. And it's like, there she is. There's her sword of truth. Okay, okay. You've overcome. This is like, you see the cycles. This is like at the end because it's right by the sword of truth. You see the truth of pain. You've seen the truth of it, and it ain't so bad. I mean, it sucks, but it's there as a messenger and not as a freaking. You process it just like you do everything
Hmm.
else, like that baloney shit. You just gotta process it. So you've gotten a different view. You realize all these ships are yours. Gee, where'd you hear that?
You're so
This is
awesome. I appreciate
amazing.
you.
This is just, yeah. This makes me want to cry because this is
Oh,
somebody. I'm just. I, mm, um. I think the message that Spirit has for you is that it's really proud of you. This is a lot of soul
oh.
searching. This is a lot of being real with yourself. And not only getting real with yourself, but getting real with other people that you deal with about you. It's like, this is who I am.
Hmm.
You can take whatever you think and put it in your little box for your
Oh, did you?
comfort, but it still doesn't change the truth of who I am. And this is what I'm going to live. Because, yeah, and you've learned. You've
John, I'm
learned
on
where
that
to
video
give and
call.
you've learned where to hold back because there's like you learn that building with spirit brings about a beautiful kind of balance and justice and freedom. That's what justice is all about. That's about karma and dealing with your karma and balancing karma. And look at the Three of Pentacles. That's co-creating with the universe. Look at the Three of Pentacles in this. It's a church window. It's all about the
Hmm.
temple and you creating with spirit. And, when I see this three, there's three pentacles there. That means that there's somebody coming in. If there's not somebody there already, that you're already co creating with the universe. But if you are, that could be the stealer of the joy sometimes. And,
For sure.
uh, that's a tower. That's like, we can't let people steal our joy because our joy is where our magic comes from. So it's all a mindset, though, and I think you're realizing this because here's the Ten of Wands. You're ready to lay down those burdens because you're ready to start over from that innocent type of. You're learning to value the child inside you, the innocence
Yes.
inside you for what it is, because that's where the real joy comes from. I mean, kids don't
My
think about inside you for what value the child inside you, the innocence inside you for what it is, because that's where the real joy comes from. Yeah. I mean, kids don't think about. Anyway, this is about standing in your power. This is Kali Ma to me in a way. That Kali Ma energy from the Hindu goddess. They call her the dark mother, the fierce mother, because she's fiercely protects her innocent children, her loyal to people who are loyal to her. This is the kind of woman that will stand up and die for people who are loyal. I got your back. You got
Mhm.
my back. I got yours. And she does it justly. She's kind of like I kind of liken her and her counterpart to King Solomon. Do you remember when they had the baby and the two women were fighting over the baby? And King Solomon said, cut the baby in two and give half to that and half to that woman, knowing that the mother was going to say no, that she'd rather give up the baby than to have it killed.
Mm-hmm.
So he knew. And it's that kind of that wisdom, And you're kind of being able to see both sides of the story. And it's like, no, 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 there's some bullshit here. Don't even bring that. No, come here. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tap you on the head with this sword of truth until it gets through there, Um,
Yes.
it's beautiful. What I'm seeing here is beautiful. This is the best
Oh, that's
Valentine's
such good
Day
news.
gift here. I was so afraid of coming on Valentine's Day because it was going to be such a wah wah story. But even though there's some pain here, you're a trooper and you're manifesting like a mug.
Oh,
Because I didn't even show
I'm
you
trying
these
so hard.
first. I mean, okay, these first. All right. So here, we're moving in this Knight of Pentacles, okay? To me, it's not about status on this one. It's about how we're walking now, how we're talking, what we're doing. We're not just saying now. It's past the idea stage. We're moving. We're moving in something that we value and towards something we value. And it may be
Mhm.
a minute coming because it's going to be solid, but you're also manifesting. Okay, since she's, hang on a minute.
That's a beautiful message tonight. I really
I
needed
don't know
it.
what it is.
That validation. I appreciate it.
Do I have it off? I give up. But you're also manifesting. This is like the magician energy. Now, this could also be a counterpart, even though the high priestess is in here. Um, and here's the sun. And see, when I see this and this together, it kind of worries me because the King of Wands is also very egotistical and has to be the center of attention, the spotlight, in the beautiful thing in the room. So I don't know if you were dealing with a
Could that
fire
be the
sign.
counterpart?
You're a what? Hang on.
Could that be the counterpart
I'm
at all?
still. I gotta turn this back on now. Center of vision, the spotlight, the beautiful thing in the room. So I don't know if you were dealing with a
Could that
fire
be the
sign.
counterpart?
That would be the counterpart. You're a what? Oh. Hang on.
Could that be the counterpart at all?
I gotta turn this back on now. Absolutely. Energy works two ways. Okay. So this could either be you or who you're dealing with that had maybe had a bit of an ego problem. They kind of work from their ego and not the good part of it, but maybe the more controlling part of it. But
We're working on it, but
it
yeah.
coming out, at least it's not the devil, okay? So that doesn't mean that he's a bad guy. It just means that he's been trained to think in certain ways, you
For
know?
sure.
So
I know you tell me.
that's a no bueno. But I don't see the devil here. What I do see here is the freaking Hierophant. That's the mouthpiece, the right hand of God. That's a blessing. That's about tradition. That's about somebody who's might be old fashioned in a way. And I don't know if that's you or him or whatever. It could be both of you. But when the Hierophant shows up, it to me it's because, well, here's an empress that's done her work. She's processed the pain. She understands her beauty alone. All right? She stands in her beauty alone, understanding her own power. All right? She's manifesting. She gets that. She understands the power of the mind as it pertains to the. All right? But she's still young in it, so she's still learning. But she has the ability to encapsulate all the queens of the deck. And she's doing it. She's realizing it. And that's how she's able to process this pain and balance it. And it's still a process. I think the thing about it is that sometimes we, at first, when the spiritual journey starts, we find the joy, but we can't like make everybody else happy. So we also feel the pain, and it's kind of confusing. And being in
Especially
that place in between,
being
that
an empath
balance is
too.
really hard to keep. Yeah, we talked about that on TikTok today, being an empath and how you can feel one way and then all of a sudden you're just pissed off as hell and you don't get it. And it's like, people say, oh, she's bipolar. And it's like, no, you're an empath, you know? Don't let
Yeah.
them give you the pills. It's not true. Run away.
Don't take them.
All right, so I think the biggest message that Spirit would have, and I'm just gonna, I don't even have to clarify that shit. That was easy. Oh yeah, we're all an empath.
Don't take them.
We're all an empath in a way. It's just whatever. Here, transformation, change, Five of Swords. All right. Now I love. Oh, there's the shadow, and that's um judgment actually. And here's death. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, I mean that's change. That's like Phoenix rising energy there,
Okay.
That's beautiful. And then here comes the little guy with the sword of truth saying, "Get out of her way,
Still
here she
fighting.
comes.
Still
Here she
fighting.
comes." That's people are watching because you're a star. This is
Aw.
about healing as well. So I don't know if you're supposed to be out there doing what I'm doing or you do what I do. But if you do, yeah, there's value. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, can I stop now? This is like almost getting sickening. It's so good. It's almost getting
Oh,
sickening. It's like how much
I'm so
more
thankful.
convincing.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Kensha.
Oh, I'm so thankful. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Sorry about the sound. I'll figure that out someday.
Oh, it's no issue at all. I'm just glad that I got to
Have a good one. Thank you for
interact
coming
with
on.
you. Thank you so much. I just love
See
when I get to
what I
catch you
do
on here.
now. Oh, that's right. Oh, I guess I didn't do anything.
I'm just glad that I got to interact with you. Thank you so much. I just love when I get to catch you on here.
Uh-huh. Thank you guys. You're awesome. I just love it when you catch me on here too. And as you can tell, just so you know, I have a corner of a mirror over here. A lot of people ask about spirit energy um, during this live. Oh shit, wrong way. And as you can tell, just so you know. Okay, so spirits have this way of showing up, like around me, and well, the deal is that a lot of people ask me about it, so if you happen to catch something in the mirror, don't be surprised. Okay, who else we got? The last one I got is Maylin. Creepin'! I'm so happy to see you, honey. Alright, so who else we got? Right. I got Natalie G and then Maylin. Did we add any more to the list? Kaylee. I saw Kaylee. Hi, Stevie. Awesome. I'm so glad you guys could hear her because I couldn't. I had to listen on my phone and there was like a 20-second delay. Hi, Ron. You absolutely can. And guess what? You're only like 6 on the list tonight, buddy. So, because I'm putting it as I see it going down. Creep in. What about you? There's El Chico. Okay. So we have El Chico. Then creeping. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. So Malin, Kaylee, El Chico, and creeping, and then Ron. So, okay, you're about 8. I lied. But one's already done. So next we have Natalie. My girl. Hi, El Chico. I'm so glad to see you all. Remember, like, share, subscribe. We hit 1,000. But I'm telling you, YouTube can't add. Because I guarantee you I have over 3,000 watch hours right now. I got you, Kanchan. I got you right after Maylin, actually. But I might bump you down a little bit since you're going to be here, right? You need good vibes your way? Aw. Okay. Let's send Allie some love. We got a candle right here. We know how this is done, right? Let's send Allie some love on Valentine's Day. What do you say? Okay, baby girl, I don't know. What's sitting so heavy on your heart? I mean, we really can't fix everything and everyone. All we can do is show up in love. And if we're... I don't know. We'll see. Aw, absolutely. Well, this is for anybody who needs it. I picture you every time I do this as happy, healthy, and healed. And that's all I'll accept is happy, healthy, and healed. And I am so grateful that people are happy, healthy, and healed. All right, let's see. Yeah, you guys should have caught me on TikTok. I did that whole, I decided since it's the day of love, let's talk about hate. I mean, what better day when love isn't supposed to be all over in here to talk, take on one of the hard things because it kind of balances the energy. And we spend so much time denying that it exists, and we as empaths, we kind of feel it whether we have it in us or not. So I thought, well, let's just take it on because it's hard to process. Yes, love is good. Hi! How are you smelling, baby penguin? Let's see. Shane, is it? Yes. So we had a really, really, really good show on TikTok, I guess, and we let a lot of like different ideas on how to deal with certain things that are really hard to deal with. Ideas on processing them. And it's like, if you're an empath and you live in this world, there's just going to be certain things that you're going to have to learn about, and emotions is one of them. Yes, I did. I actually have a very good memory for being a weed smoker. And everybody says, well, you're a weed smoker, you don't remember. Oh, the fuck I don't. You underestimate me. When I say I can't remember, that's when I don't remember. But I seem to remember just fine when I need to. True. But Natalie is such a force of love, which is exactly what we need. So, she just needs to learn to trust it and bring it. Yes, she does. Alright. Oh, look. First one up, strength. What did I say? What did I say? Hierophant. Okay. I almost want to go, told you so, told you so. You know, that little 8-year-old girl in me with the messy hair and the bare feet. Yep, there's the empath card, the wounded warrior. So tired of feeling like wearing that heart on the sleeve because, oh, yeah, it gets bruised. Yeah. Oh, karma. Let's see, Mama. Justice. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's like judgment and justice right there, right on top of each other. That's like double whammy. And card, yeah. And a tower. But see, with strength and the Hierophant right here, I'm looking at this like, okay, Spirit's got you, Natalie. Everybody'd say, well, this is this and this is that, but yeah, no, not with this on the board. Not with this on the board. Alright, people could already be reading doom and gloom into this. Now there's some hard ass energy here. But let me tell you about this bitch right here, okay? She ain't no play. She's a hard ass bitch. It's like this. She's stronger than the queens, because she embodies every one of those queens. She's got the power of every one of them in her to be able to deal with this kind of shit. Alright? So, here we go from the Nine of Swords, which is completion. Somebody learned some kind of lesson here. And to the Ten of Swords, which is the ending of a cycle. Somebody is ending a cycle of pain here. Alright? They brought that down the tower. They brought it down on what's not true. Hey, let's dust off some of these building blocks and see if any of them are useful. And if not, fuck it, throw it out with, there's no baby in that bathwater. Get rid of it. That kind of thing. So, moving in the truth. Thinking about it. These are ideas. These are ideas. These are thoughtful effects. The ending actually affects the ending of cycles. You realize that if you change your mind, you change your life. Which, that's the last card I drew so far. Alright, I'm drawing more. Because this is, there's balance. There's balance, or you feel thrown off balance right now. One or the other, because, we're realizing that, oh, what did I say? And this is beautiful too. I was afraid to come on. You see letters on my cards? Yeah, the justice and karma. Like, here's the thing, Natalie. With the strength and the Hierophant here, you've always had a strong spirit. And you stand in it, but the whole world doesn't, and it's hurt. And you processed it. You've seen the hurt. You've seen the crazy. You've seen all that shit. Yeah, good. And because of all this, I think that's why justice and judgment is coming out, because this whole issue of your past has been judged, and towers are, if they aren't, towers are about to fall on the people who have done this to basically an Empress energy, which is a beautiful vessel of truth and fairness. All right, this Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Yeah. But to do that, sometimes we have to strip away what isn't real, which, we talk about trauma all the time and what that does to you, and how it's really not real and it's not about us at all until we take it on. And we're seeing the truth energy, and when we see the truth of it instead of the lies that we've been told about it, that's when we can deal with it honestly. And that's honestly why I take on the hard stuff. All the stuff that nobody wants to face is the stuff that's literally eating us up. And it's like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Does it hurt? Yeah. But guess what? I'm still standing better than I ever did. Ha! That's what I know. This is amazing, Natalie. And sometimes that balanced place kind of feels boring. But when I'm in that like little boring place, it's like, I love the quiet. I used to hate the quiet, 'cause I have such an active mind, being a Gemini rising. Yeah. Well, yeah, duh, you got the justice and the yeah, boom, boom. That's like a double whammy. It's kind of like, oh yeah, you think you're gonna get away with that? And with the Hierophant right there, oh no, Daddy's watching these people. Daddy's watching that Empress, okay? The Empress is Daddy's daughter. And when I say daddy, I mean the big daddy. Call it what you will. The shit that holds all life together. Yeah. But, yep. I see beautiful things on the board for you, ma'am. How's that? All right. G, are you here, sweetheart? And then we got Maylin. G and then Maylin. Yeah, it's nice. It's like relaxing sometimes. Yes. And you get tired of the drama makers. Was it good? And now you're a Jedi Master. Yes. Hi, G. Did you have a question, honey, or you want a general? Natalie, I'm so proud of you. I am. You're an awesome energy. And I'll tell you what, the planets there for a minute, I didn't want to touch my cards for 3 days. It's like, none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. I don't want to play with them. because nobody's in their right fucking mind, obviously. And definitely not, yeah, there was like all kinds of things going on 3 days before that supermoon. You're welcome, G. It was just crazy energy. Everybody was like grumpy. Everybody was grumpy. Alright, let's see what we got. Hmm. Hmm. Somebody is just tired of waiting on their blessings. It's like, I know I have blessings coming. I know I have blessings coming. I know I have blessings coming, but when are they gonna get here? Uh-oh. Somebody's ready for their emperor. What you don't see? Oh, what we don't see? Lots of fear of missing out. Oh, jeez. Aw, aw. In the end, it's good. In the end, it's good. Oh, shit. In the end, it's good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, here's you and Jenny. Um, I can put you on the list, sweetheart. Hold on. Gee, I got the Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles usually means a single lady. And then I got the Ten of Pentacles, which is Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, well, yeah. Look, who doesn't want the Ten of Pentacles? The only thing I don't like about this is that you see how the guy is sitting up there with the cat and the puppy, and the women are in the background back there. It's like he's, somebody's focused on the money, honey. So somebody's waiting on somebody to wake up to love, and sometimes it's a little bit of a heavy burden. But this is an emperor, okay? Um, the only way that they're gonna wake up to love is if we um, um, keep their focus where it belongs, Mama. Do you know magic? Give them something to focus on. Uh, Because if he's going to have a fear of missing out, you make sure he fears missing you. Okay? This is, you not understanding your own power. All right? Men like this, they like a challenge. They do. And you have an amazing heart up here with all this energy that I'm seeing and this emperor on the board who is your match and all the shit that you've gone through. Um, Bringing that cup of love, uh, what you don't see coming, is a different perspective of love itself with this Two of Cups. It's like you understand that, you have to be a whole person. And that means that you have to love yourself first. Spirit, you, and then everybody else. That's how it works. I mean, really works. And I think that somebody's figured this out. And it just may be this emperor. It just may be this emperor because you brought or are going to bring, if he's not present already. It doesn't matter because, that's an emperor. So if you're waiting on it, it's coming because somebody's about to get their ass lit on fire. And what they don't see coming is your good karma from being that love, from being that beautiful energy, the self-assured self, ready to roll freaking ball of sunshine here. They're getting a little bit of a different view on that. So this fear of missing out that emperors have sometimes, the only thing he's going to be missing out on is you if you don't act right. Because emperors can be bossy and they could be egotistical sometimes. They could be focused on the money more than the honey. And I don't see you putting up with that. I don't see you moving that way. All right? I see you standing up for yourself and understanding your worth, not just physically, but also spiritually and emotionally and within the 3D. I see you bringing this together, creating and manifesting, co-creating with spirit, with strength instead of personal ego. That's the temperance angel. You've learned some lessons about ego. You've seen what it's done. Sure, you may be able to buy the world, but you ain't gonna be happy with what you buy until you're happy with yourself. You've learned this lesson. Alright, so you're balancing this. You're balancing this. You know when to bring the boom, baby. That's balance. So, if you're dealing with an emperor right now who's being a little, you're giving him a perspective. And the perspective is one that's needed. If this emperor isn't here yet, expect him to have a little bit of ego that you're going to have to, keep him in line. Because it's an emperor energy. If this has to do with, abundance, you don't have to worry about that either with the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles here. So what are you here for? You and Jenny here? No, that was the other one. Who are you here for? What are you here for, G? Because this shit looks good. I mean, we might be going through this burdensome drama on the outside, like around us, but you're realizing it really isn't yours. Hello. I don't think my freaking chat's working. Hang on. Graham. Just general. Hang on. Yeah, I don't remember your name. That's Arabic, I think. I think. I remember Janier. Okay. Just general. I just did you, G. G, I just did you. El Chico is actually after Maylin. Maylin is next. Yes, well, we have some people before you, honey, and then I'll look into Junior. Maylin. Did that resonate at all, G? Because whether it has to do with love or money, you're realizing the power of your own mind to create your reality. Especially when you back it up with your heart and with faith. Maylin, are you here? And if not, then it's El Chico Nally. There's Maylin. I'm here. I see you. Hang on a minute. I need to get a drink. Did you have a question, or do you just want a general, my dear? All right. I gotta give my software a little time to catch up here. General? All right. Yeah, you can't see the Facebookers. And, I can't remember her name. Angeli, that's who it is. Angeli. Thank you! You're after Ron, Angeli, okay? He's not talking to you? Didn't you go through this last time? Maylin. Little. Why did I suddenly get a third eye headache, Maylin? It's like I felt a little stress back here, and then all of a sudden, what did you see? Let's see. Yeah. Um, hmm. Malin, did you just get handed the truth of something that was kind of like transformative to you? It's like a balance came about, but a balance came about from some kind of understanding of some kind of justice. Were you waiting for some kind of justice to happen over something? Some kind of drama, maybe. I mean, I got drama over somebody that was not honest and was a stealer of joy and happiness and gator nuggets. What is gator nuggets? Are you really eating a gator? Is that what that is? Yeah? Well, with justice here in this tower here, and this King of Swords, is it legal issues? Um, is it legal issues or is it like, cause, it looks like somebody's in a little bit of hot water here. Um, okay, so it's not legal issues. But there's some kind of justice playing out here. About a Queen of Cups, somebody who showed up, the sweetheart, the love bug. And somebody, it looks like, followed their. Hmm, it looks like somebody brought the house down for some money, that they chose a different option for stability, maybe. There was almost like a thief in the mix, like somebody was working towards a happy ending, and somebody had other ideas and decided to like cut and run with what they could get. Maybe whether it be love or money or time or somebody showed up, caused some drama. And now somebody's trying to balance it. Standing in the Queen of Pentacles, though. There was a lot of back and forth. Well, I, with this death here, I actually thought that I got the death, the tower, and the seven of swords. Um, but with the nine of wands here, it could also have been jail. So, because if I say death and somebody doesn't say it before me, they start worrying about it. But with the tower and, I mean, seriously, was there's something going on with his death then that maybe authorities are involved in, that there's going to be justice for, but there's definitely some kind of jail time here for somebody. So I don't know how your boyfriend died, but I mean, you can't make it up. it just happened to be something that I thought about that I don't like to talk about because it sends people into a panic. You thought you were going to end up in jail? No. No, I think somebody else that was actually involved in this is going to end up in jail. Because with this King of Swords here, he's an official. He's an official. All right, this King of Swords he don't play. It's like a cop, a detective, a drill sergeant, whatever. He's an official. But you're gonna come out on the good side of this because it's like wifey victory to a single victory. You know, so it's like, okay, she's married, and then she's not. But for some reason, I feel like it's a good thing in a way, because I don't know why I have this feeling that, you know, whoever your boyfriend was, he might not have been perfect, so to speak. There might have been issues with the Two of Pentacles and the Emperor here. Does that make sense at all? So I feel like that there's a lot of things to deal with this wounded warrior. That's kind of an interesting story. But very seldomly do we see like death actually mean death. But with the tower there, and yeah, I could see that. So what happened to him? A lot of issues. Yeah, well, he could be controlling. That's that Emperor showing up the way it did. There's the world, Mama, so I don't know what you're waiting on, but it's coming in. This cycle's coming to an end, and you're walking away from the pain of it, and you bossed up on this, whatever it was, and you had help from Spirit. You've done the soul searching. You understand your value. And now it's time to go and shine, because here's the Wheel of Fortune, and King and Queen of Cups. Okay, well, guess what? I don't know, but the Wheel of Fortune, all this amazing energy just showed up. So I think that if you're not in this already, it's coming. Because once you walked away from that bullshit, because you had to boss up, all right? You were standing in your King of Wands energy, which means that, gotcha. Which means that you had to boss up. You had to take control of the situation, all right? You had a little help with this Hierophant here. You had a little help. You had some grace from the divine. Helped you see the light in the darkness. Helped you hold it. You held on to some faith. All right? You held on to some faith in what you valued and the truth of what you valued. Put you on the Wheel of Fortune. You changed your own destiny. All right? You didn't like where it was going. You started your own wheel, baby. So you could get out of the mental prison that you thought you were in, thought you were going to. But see, this is a mindset. This is our own like thoughts keeping us locked in place and stuck because we're afraid to move. So we got, with the 3 of Wands here, we got a new perspective somewhere. And if I miss my guess, it might be from this King of Cups that might be entering your atmosphere. Has a new love came in, Miss Malin? Yeah, I can see that. Has a new love came in, Miss Malin? I think somebody's got their eye on you and you don't know it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. You have, like, it's Spirit saying it's time for you to come out of that hangman tree. You got enough of a perspective. Alright? This is all about moving in love and passion and yeah, well, Odin's Crow's about ready to drop that coin right on that guy. Yeah. He's gonna get out of that tree really quick as soon as that heavy coin hits his balls, let me tell you. Woohoo! See? Somebody's watching. Somebody has their eye on you, and that's what you don't see. Yep. There is a King of Cups out there with it. Yeah. Somebody's going to be talking pretty soon. Especially with that. He's coming. He's coming. Oh, that's funny. Oh, and there's strings. There's a sword of truth. Yeah, you ain't gonna see it coming, but it's coming. And you're gonna have to let me know when it does, because I'm gonna end with that, because it's like, you got happiness coming. Ain't playing. Those cards were not playing. Yeah, you could see the struggle in the back, but ODs are hard. Hi, Diana. You are on the list. And we got a nice quiet night here. I'm liking it, actually. Yeah. You don't see it, but somebody is in your outer limits that you, I don't know. You might consider them a friend, or they haven't made their presence known yet. Let's see. Oh, I want to be like, I'm awesome. Yes, you are. I want to see if you already know him. You already know him. You already know him and know of him. No. Nobody missed. And now it's El Chico. Yes, Malin, you let me know. El Chico. What? Oh my God, what? That you already know him? Or know of him? Hi. El Chico. How have you been, my friend? How are you guys doing this Valentine's Day? Now you want to know who it is, yeah? King of Cups. Somebody who... Okay, there's somebody who doesn't show their emotions well, but their emotions run deep. So you probably have no idea. That's what I mean. That's why I laughed when I saw the King of Cups. It's like, man, this guy seems like a cool fish. Hey, Stevie. You're tired. How come you're tired? How did I know that? How did I know that, El Chico? Yeah, I'm already thinking about him. Got you, Angeli. Yeah, whoever it is, they're showing no sign. They are showing no sign of yeah, you would know. But yeah, he's in your field. Well, El Chico, you are definitely looking at all possibilities. Almost to the point where your head hurts. You are trying to look at from all angles, up, down, sideways. Well, I can put you on the list. Strength and faith in the world. Mm-hmm. El Chico. Damn it. It's frustrating, isn't it? To have something so close and yet so far. Almost maddening. Especially after so long. It's like 1 minute it's full force forward and then all of a sudden it's not. And you just ready for it to be happening. You want to end this cycle and begin a happy, healthy lifestyle. And you feel like that sometimes the whole confusion of the situation of oh yeah, having all that happy and then boom, well, it's not here yet. And it's like weighing on your heart. It's working on your faith a little bit. But we can't let it work on our faith, because I feel like your faith is the only thing that's going to bring her into the realization that shit's going to change, because you're going to manifest it. You're going to make it happen. And I feel like it's frustrating. I mean, really frustrating to go back and forth and back and forth. And spirit just wants you to know that you've done an amazing job. An amazing job. Because it's like this. This is the last card out, El Chico. I think the reminder here is to stay in the faith. Yeah. But it's still push and pull and push and pull. There's that hope, and you get the hope, and then it's gonna be, oh man, it's gonna be more time. I'm just so sick of waiting. Because there's like, I mean, you haven't seen the little dude for 16 years. He's practically a man now. How much more can you wait before, you know? So, I feel that on your heartstrings. Because it's not the emperor showing up here, mister. It's the empress. And I ain't looking at nothing but you and your son. This isn't about Natalie. You specifically asked about your son. So you're tired of that heart hurt. Absolutely, Wealthy Witch Tarot. You're ready for that happiness. It's coming. And it's coming quicker than you think. But we kind of keep an even keel because that's where the magic is going to come from. Yeah, you're exhausted. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Royal is asking. Yeah, I think I got Royal. I got Royal and then Wealthy Witch, and I'm going to close it off there because these are kind of rolling a little bit slow. So after Wealthy Witch, let's call it a night. But from those calm places, that's where spirit reminds you that you have the time to connect to your soul, to balance your heart and your head in this situation, because that's where that manifesting of the magic is going to be. Good night, Stevie. Oh, bless your heart. All right, I will light a candle for you as well later, okay? Um, just hang in there, buddy. It looks like it's going to be a little bit longer. Um, for this time, you are on the list, Diana. For this time, El Chico. So it has something to do with the four, and you know how this works better than I do, because you've taught me more about how this damn shit works. It's like every time I forget one, you're gonna find it. So something to do with the four. On the fourth of a month, the fourth, um, yeah, 22nd. It could even be because 2 and 2 is 4. It could be 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 months. But I don't think so with this being a Four of Pentacles. And it's about holding on to something you value. I think that is a sign. But this is amazing energy. The ups and downs, of course, are going to be normal. Don't be hard on yourself about it. Try not to let it exhaust you. Just know that Spirit's all over this. And somebody's going to have to face some truth here. Some really harsh truth. And walk away from it. And I just have a feeling that it might be the person making you wait, if you know what I mean. I didn't see justice in play here yet, but I feel it coming. I feel it coming. I don't think I needed to see it, but I do need to take a break and go pee. Hang in there, my friend. It's coming. Creep in. And then Ron. Alright. So I got Creepin next. Is Creepin still here? Yeah. And you guys know, you and Natalie both, all you gotta do is pop me a hey, can I talk? If you need to unload some frustration, or I got big shoulders. And I know that's hard. I know being away from your kid is hard, man. I know it firsthand, so I wouldn't will that on anybody. And it's just not right. It's just not right to keep a loving parent away from a child. End of story. I'll be back in a second. I gotta pee. Okay, why am I hearing that song, Rainbow Stew? Does that mean anything to anyone? Do you guys remember that song, Rainbow Stew? Do you guys remember that song, Rainbow Stew? Does it mean anything to anyone? Because that song is going through my head right now. Eating rainbow stew with a silver spoon underneath the skies of blue. We'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. No? Hey, I got better than coffee. I put some hot cocoa. It's my version of hot cocoa. I don't make it with water. I make it with coffee. Seriously. So it's some good shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got my coffee. Alright, so Creepin'. Did Creepin' make it? There you are. You did make it back. I don't know. It's a song going, so somebody's going to be happy. Somebody's going to be happy about something. Because that's what that song's all about. Duncan used to do that with the Duncachino. Oh, yeah. Well, he stole it from me. I've been doing it since I was like 15. I did it first. Some good stuff, man. Alright, Creepin'. How you been lately, buddy? How you been lately, buddy? Hi, Adele. Where did Creepin' go? But still surviving. Yeah, you are. You're kind of all over the place in between your emotion and your head, aren't you? Um, you're trying to see the good in situations recently and trying to find like I almost feel like it's faith and love itself and trust. Seems like there's some confusion about some things. Do you have a sister? Aw, thank you, Adele. Same old mess. It's just a longer mess now. Has there been something going on with, like, I don't know, some fighting, maybe some drama, and you're just kind of like, fuck that. I ain't got time for this. And it's like you got better things to do. But it almost looks like they're trying to cause some trouble. Is one of them being a pain in the butt kiss? You have 5 of them? Oh, you poor dear. Were you the only boy? Whatever you want to when it's your turn, Adele. But, oh, I'd close the list. Only boy in the siblings? Damn, son. Is one of them younger than you are? Like, are you, like, right in the middle? I feel like she's coming in trying to play mama. Causing a little pain. Well, that cycle's coming to an end, and you're holding back your energy from that person. It's okay, Adele. Hold on, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know if you sent a message of, like, a valid, hi, how you doing? I'm glad you're okay. Now get out of my way type thing. Because this is all about, like, not putting up with some kind of shit right here. With the Ten of Swords is ending a cycle of somebody's tyranny. Somebody wants to rule the roost. And it ain't even their roost. And it's causing some kind of problem. So we got the Wheel of Fortune going, and we got the choice to, like, move into calmer waters here. And I feel like that, there's 4 other ones of you. Yeah, and the younger ones are, like, are they feeling the same way? Because here's feeling kind of stuck. Like, which way do I go? You're bossing up. Yeah, I feel like the younger kids are, like, looking more towards you. Yeah, it's probably that Queen of Wands over here. But I was looking at the Queen of Swords here that came out after the Six of Cups. But the Six of Cups is also about the past, and somebody wants to play you for a fool with the. But yeah, that's showing up here too with the Three of Cups, which is all about reunions. There's the Fool about new beginnings, and there she is. That's the whole third party energy sometimes. That can cause a whole hell of a lot of problems if you let her. But it's a soulmate. It's a past soulmate showing up that you had walked away from because you had to have victory over your past. So yeah, that shows up here too. I mean, these cards are layered for you because you're not normal. You're just not normal. Um, you're one of those people that has things coming at you from all sides at once. Whether it be love, money, issues with this, issues with that. It's just like everything's transformative. You're facing yourself when it comes to it in each situation and trying to balance like the past karma. You're sitting in the boss energy, which means that you're taking on a lot of changes in perspective, let's say. Not just for you, but for everybody involved. Hi, Karen. Happy Valentine's Day. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like you feel responsible in a way to balance this shit. Or to show people how to walk the hell away. Nice right now? Oh yeah, well, quit focusing on it and maybe it'll happen. King of Pentacles, as you said that. There's a new opportunity coming. And I don't know, what it is. But it looks like it's been something you've been waiting for. Yep. Coming quickly, too. Now, this is, I'm drawing it. You're talking about being a millionaire. But you gotta quit, like, worrying about it. And just know it's already there. It's already here. It's in this little light right here. It's a mindset. Ooh, and there's an Empress. I ain't playing. Not only will this new opportunity come in and will you become stable, but with that, you're going to draw a match. I don't even want to look. Yeah, a hot one, too. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Yep, you manifested her. You've been manifesting. But you've been manifesting the right way. I mean, you've been looking at things the right way. You haven't been letting shit get to you like it used to. You're understanding that there's a lot of merit in balancing that head and heart and moving in that balanced area. Speaking of balance, there she is. I can't make this up. You saw me. Justice is here, my dear, because you bringing it. You bringing that balance. So, I don't know if you're expecting and waiting on to hear something about something going right when it comes to money or opportunities, but I see some coming in and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. You've been manifesting good things. You've been keeping that positive mindset, which is really important, considering everything that you've just been through. And are you going to Big Brother or not? Yeah, no shit. I can see it in the cards. Yeah. Well, when we first met, you had just gone through something and was trying to get out of something, and then all kinds of other somethings happened, and I think that you grew up a lot in a very short time. Yep. And you noticed that, it's time for some happy. You don't want to be like 56-year-old and still having to fight. So, yeah. I feel it, buddy. I do. I'm proud of you. All right, creeping. Yay. I'm so happy with the energy I'm actually seeing on this board tonight. I was so afraid. Kaylee, you're up next, honey. I was so afraid that I was gonna have to come in and feel everybody's pain, but you guys are like just amazing. You're amazing. You leave in May? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I knew that was coming up for you too, so. So happy. I'm gonna have to watch Big Brother. I am. You are, Kaylee. Or do you want to wait? Because if not, after Kaylee, I got Ron and Jelly, Diane and Royal, and then Wealthy Witch, and maybe Adele. I don't know. We'll see. Just general. Okay. Start hollering for Ron. We have Ron, and then Angeli, and then Diane, and then Royal. Those are the next four. Okay. Let me see, honey. Okay. If a couple of these have dipped out, absolutely. I mean, there's not that many on it really right now. So like I said, Adele and Kay, you might go ahead and get one anyway. Yeah, I see you, Diane. We got Ron and Angeli after Kaylee, though. And then you. And if Ron and Angeli have, like, disappeared, then yeah, we're gonna get everybody. Alright. Kaylee, King of Cups. Oh, shit. Somebody's wondering what you're up to, girlfriend. Did you put somebody in a timeout chair? It's like they watching. Did you put somebody in a timeout chair? Well, did that? Don't say that already. You're good, Adele. Somebody's getting a different idea of stability here. Oh, and in a cycle. Holy shit, what are you up to, girl? Oh. Oh. She's into growing here. Yeah. Girl, okay. It's like this. Okay, so the King of Cups, that could be Dad. Yeah, does he keep an eye on you? Like a freaking hawk? Like always wondering what you're up to because, I don't know, when you pull away, they tend to, like, get curious. Well, did you put in any kind of like applications or cuz what you don't see coming is a new perspective. Um Not only that, but I think possibly a new opportunity for money, or maybe we're switching the way that we look at money to where it's not a pain. Oh, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, that's the because the Page of Swords is here, and he's usually a little spying little motherfucker. Um, there, that's a feeling I'm getting is that somebody's like wondering what the hell you up to. You put somebody in the timeout chair, and now it's makes them crazy. Um, well, you're about to end the cycle of the stability or the idea of stability and the like fighting with yourself. And yeah, you're definitely manifesting because with this Ten of Swords here, you're realizing, since you've taken time with Spirit, you're realizing that everything is energy and you're getting a different perspective about value to where maybe your focus is more on stability, mind, body, and spirit instead of just money being the answer. You're seeing there's a bigger picture here when it comes to manifesting, and you're choosing the option of being grateful for what you can. Support yourself and your future, absolutely. Um, well, I wouldn't say that because according to this, you're going a lot of places. It's just not where you think you should be at the time that you think you should be there. But with the high priest on this board or the Hierophant, whatever you want to call him, uh, there's a divine timing at play with you, ma'am. Yes. Um, well, that's what I mean. Yeah, the healing's already happening because you go from the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. All right, so you've completed it. You've seen the choice. Did I miss what? No. What you've been doing is you've been seeing the choices of where your mind has brought you when you've actually manifested your own mayhem. And you realize now that the perspective of the Three of Swords, that they're all your ships. So put the shit you don't need on them anymore and send them out to somebody who, so you can come back with the good shit. And that's exactly what's going to happen. You put all this pain and fuckery on a shit and said, send it out. I'm good. I'm going to stand in my own power and manifest my own shit. And I'm going to manifest options. This is about manifesting with the universe, with the divine here. So you're standing in your power. You chose it. And you're coming to we got both of the tens, the heavy heart tens here, which is the end of these cycles. You're breaking the family cycles. Oh, the attack. No, you didn't miss your turn. I'm sitting here talking to you, Kaylee. What do you mean? Did you miss your turn? Oh, I'm sorry, Ken Sean. Okay, wait. I got too many people here. Healing, like you called out before. No, Ken Sean, you have not missed. Kaylee. Okay, there we go. anyone's energy dictate exactly, right? You're taking control of yourself. And that's why we're ending these cycles. These are patterns, all right? And we're doing it with the help of spirit. And now we're going to have options open for us. And so many, it may cause some confusion on which way do I go, which way do I go. You're going to have a fear of missing out. You're going to seriously, you're putting regress in the past. You're going to start moving more in your heart space. And you're going to literally have a fear of missing out because you aren't going to know which way to go. So, and I believe it was Kaylee, or was it Ken Sean that needed the reading? I hope it was Kaylee. Because now I see Ken Sean here too, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm so confused. I think it was Ken Sean that asked for one. Yeah, and I just gave Kaylee one. That's funny. I got you, Ken Sean. Okay, did Ron show up or Angeli? Okay, I got Adele and Kay both. I'm gonna go ahead and put you on here. Because you're just so precious. I think I got all my admins needing a reading tonight on Valentine's Day. And so far, it's all good news. So I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy for you guys. You're also doing other things. All right. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't heard from Ron yet or Angeli. So I'm going to give it a minute and see what comes up. And then if neither one of those come up, then it's Diane. I know she's back there somewhere. Diana. Diane. You're annoyed? Why? Oh, well, you just might get good shit. Don't be in here jinxing yourself, Adele. What? What, Kaylee? Okay, you have not seen Ron? Yep. I know you're still there. I know you're still there, Diana. A number? Okay. 5. Say 5. When your future's going to change, when you're going to come out of the cold, has to do with a 5, my dear. And look what's on the bottom. 10 of Cups. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. That's all about change. 5 is about change. Yeah, so it's either on the 5th, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. You don't want to wait 5 years, girlfriend. Trust me. You learn something about yourself? Do share, my dear. Do share. I love it when we learn things about ourselves. Especially if we're like getting rid of bullshit and it uncovers something really freaking awesome that the bullshit's hiding. That's always my favorite. Yeah, it was a 5. It's a 5 of Pentacles, which is about being out in the cold, and it's about changing that energy. And then on the bottom of it was but the bottom of the deck was the 10 of Cups. It's like, yeah, we're changing it to happy, happy, happy. Hang on, Diane. You might be next, okay? You just might be next. We're seeing right now. We're waiting to see if somebody shows up, and then I knew you would be there. So, Angeli, I haven't seen Ron or Angeli answer yet. So, hang on, I'll be right back. See, Ron always dips out. Hey, Karen. All right, I will write you down too. Diane, guess what? Okay. I learned I've anxious, ambivalent attachment because of the way I was raised due to avoidant styles of my parents. But we can always change this behavior in the future to feel securely by hanging out with people who makes us feel secure and open. Yes. Because insecure attachments does. Yeah, hang on a minute. I'm not getting my YouTube on my screen here. Insecure does take one way or another when it comes to later parts of life. Yes. And, avoidant parents, they make it to where you don't see an example of how to solve problems. So, a lot of people who are in avoidant parent families have a hard time making decisions, if I remember right. It's your turn, Diana. It almost makes them fear life. And life is great. I mean, life is a gift. Hang on a minute, I gotta kick YouTube in the butt here. Isn't it amazing when you clear something that you think is a problem and you find this amazing, like, balance underneath it? And what you thought was a weakness suddenly becomes a strength? It's the way it works. When you finally see it and you can end the cycle and you can see in the places that you're actually continue the cycling, even though you think that you have a handle on it. Um, and when you actually stop doing the things that are actually continuing that energy, that's when the change occurs and you break those cycles. Those are the tens, okay? The nines are when you realize them. That's completion. But 10 is like, that's the end, my friend. You've ended that cycle. You passed the test. People around me saw as a person not knowing this is what I was raised on. Yeah. Well, here's the thing about judgment. People who, and yeah, I get that because my family was kind of BS, and everybody always tried to like judge me by them, and I was nothing like them. But because I was the ninth out of nine, and they had to put up with all my brothers and sisters, they automatically assumed that I was them, and I was nothing like them. Yes, it's you, Diana. I'm sitting here shuffling for you, baby. Ooh, opportunities. Hmm. This is gonna be good, my friend. How's your car, by the way? How's it feel to be able to be you now, Kenshawn? And not caring what people fucking think? Oh my goodness, there's Leah. Hi, Leah. So it wasn't the belt? Oh, that sucks. That means it has to have been a pulley on one of those machines that you need. Like the um the alternator or the water pump or the crankshaft, which means that your timing would have been fucked. But I didn't want to think about all that. Oh, thank you, Adele. You're the youngest of eight. Oh, you know what it is. Oh, Diana. It was a lot cheaper? Oh, thank goodness. I'm happy for you. Because I was like, oh, aw, thank you. I got a little bit of gray. But see, everybody thinks this is gray, but it's actually not gray. I used to work in a shop where I used power tools, and one day I like had my hair down and I got a little too close to the grill and or to the drill and it got so on this side of my hair I'm missing a chunk and some of it grew back in and it's actually blonde if you look at it, but right in here I have some gray because my hair is blonde. Learning about what you could be fixed is more amazing. I don't want BS energy straight away. Swords energy because if somebody isn't using their discernment and rather coming up with judgments. Well, yeah, but people are going to judge. It's like, that's the way it is. I'm glad it was cheaper. Serpentine belt. Yeah. You know, I learned that I was glad I had a pair of pantyhose in my car when my belt broke once. Oh, Diana, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, so, um, do you have some kind of idea Um, I, but good people don't care. They have, it's like judge away because if you like judge good people, and actions speak louder than words. People can say whatever. It's what's behind their ass that counts. If they have no ass, they're just not. They're not going to show up for you. They don't even show up for themselves, for fuck's sake. So, um, well, hang on a minute. I got to get out my other deck. I got to clarify a few things here because it feels like that you're trying to you're get into to make money or support yourself and be happy, to feel, whole, like I'm capable, I'm able. I have a beautiful light inside me, and it's time to let it shine instead of carrying the weight of the world, you know. There's there's a spark in you now that wasn't kind of there before, and it's like I don't know. I'm getting a lot actually off of this Ace of Wands. I love this deck because it's beautiful. And you see the butterfly and the ribbon and the flowers, and this is about love. This is about passion. This is about nature and understanding how everything works together. If it wasn't for the butterflies, the flowers wouldn't pollinate, the plants wouldn't grow. You know, there's a great love between all things here. And the ribbon signifying tie a yellow ribbon if you're missing somebody, or signifying remembrance, or signifying remembering love and passion, and the spark of the divine. So that's the first card out for you tonight, Diane. And then Diana, right after that, I get the Wheel of Fortune. So to me, that kind of makes me feel like somebody, because the aces are about ideas and you know gifts of intuition from spirit, you know feeling and then moving. So I feel like you have some idea, some feeling that we're on the Wheel of Fortune here. We want to get off on top. So um it may be about making money. So you could be looking for that divine spark, and you have to change that if you're looking for it, because if you're looking for it, you need to realize that you already are it. You're looking in all the wrong places, looking outside yourself, because you got something inside you, or this wouldn't be here. As a reminder, that's just the beginning of a beautiful thing. This is, yeah, I mean, so we have a choice now to either understand that nobody holds the key but you and spirit, because you are the star. That's what spirit put in you. Right there, that light, that beautiful light. And that beautiful light is actually happiness. And this is the part where we realize that it isn't just about feeling like I'm able. It's about grabbing life by the balls, because you're able. it's healing, it's truth, it's somebody's getting a spark. Get my motor running, head out on the highway, looking for adventure in whatever comes our way. Do you remember that song? Oh, Angelie's back. Hey, nothing will make it happen. Hit the woods like a true nature's child. Oh, yes, that's true, Kenton. You know, I had that problem all my life. Everybody's like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, you're so... And it's like, you know what? I have a brain, too. I do. I do. I have a good brain. Yeah, I know, right, Karen? And it's like, if you look the right way, eh, doors will open for you just because of the way you look. And I hated that. I hated that. And I hated that, you know, people who didn't look that well that were amazingly smarter than I am, even though I'm incredibly intelligent, um, they didn't get doors open for them. So, yeah, I understand frustration, and you are beautiful. And we're more beautiful inside than we are outside, and the sooner that we let that outside come out, people don't care how you look. I mean, I've been a raggedy doll all my life. Did you guys see the picture of me, young Alice, on the community page? Yeah, I made a Valentine to myself, to my younger me. So, yeah. And I'm still the same because I had messy hair and I had my raggedy hand on one side and my uh, Raggedy Andy on the other side, and my hair was messy in my feet. There. Only I think they were dirty, and, well, my feet aren't dirty. I did grow up a little bit since then, but not much. Yeah, but, you know, those glasses that we view people from, we have for a reason. You know, it's like some people, negativity and BS is just part of their day to day, but it's not part of who they are. But some people unpack and live there, you know? So I go by a situation instead of, um, I mean, I know if somebody is a bitch and they do something that normally bugs me, um, I might be a bitch back because I know they're a bitch. But if somebody that isn't usually a bitch does the exact same thing, it's a totally different situation then, and I'm going to treat that person different because I'm going to know that that person is obviously having a bad day, making some bad judgments because they're obviously in pain. So it's kind of like, you know, people are going to judge. We can't let their opinion change who we are or stop us from continuing down the path that we're supposed to be on because they want to be whatever they want to be for their purposes. But, you know, we just got to keep marching on. And you better hope you judge righteously, is all I can say. If you're going to judge, judge righteously. Because that's what it says. It says, you know, it doesn't tell you judge. It does say judge not, for ye shall be judged, but it's by your own hand, which means that you'll be judged as you judge others. So if you judge like if you judge somebody falsely for no reason at all, um, that's when your power of judgment or discernment is kind of redacted, because when you use it the wrong way, you kind of lose it. And losing the power of judgment is a bad thing in life today. So I hate to demonize judgment. I do, because it's a very important tool when it's used correctly. But when it's willy-nilly and people get hurt, that's a whole different story. Okay. You are healing a lot of codependency, Diana. Sorry. Sorry. Um, you're healing a lot of codependency on things, ideas. Um, you used to like run from your big old beautiful heart and try to like not feel, maybe, and now you're more embracing the good parts of it by understanding the bad parts of it, and understanding that sometimes our own ideas of happiness gets in our way. um you're starting to learn to live in the now more than the worry. Even though there's still something you don't want to let go of. There's still something you don't want to let go of here. Some idea that you don't want to let go of. And I think it's your idea of needing a man or wanting a man, or the idea that that's going to make you happy. Um, and I think you're in the process of seeing that in a way, because with this guy right side up, which this guy is usually like not somebody you want to see in a reading, but when I see this energy up here and all these other cards, but the Queen of Cups here, upside down, including the Six of Swords, this is not wanting to move away from some kind of misunderstanding about love. But here's the thing. Um, we have the Ace of Wands here and we have the Page of Wands here. Now, a page is like I said, it's moving in a little bit of a immature way, or immature thinking. So I think somebody is actually coming to the realization of healing that, because the Queen of Cups is upright. And sorry, but this bitch can, like, change the energy of the devil himself. Okay? When it comes to the Queen of Cups, what she has in that cup will make the devil say, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah. But here's the thing, okay? You don't want this motherfucker to ever take the lead. When he shows up, if when he shows up, you're going to dance with the devil no matter what. All right? It's just the way it is. You just make sure you take the lead. All right? Don't ever. Who is healing you? Honey, you are. You are. You're getting new perspectives on possibilities that opens you up to a whole new level of success. And I happen to be a healer. No, no. Okay. When he shows up, this is about some kind of like mental, emotional, or physical codependency. All right. It could be, it shows up in things like people who have addictions like drinking or gambling or sex or, like addictions, things you could get addicted to, even the idea of love. But see, this Queen of Cups is right side up. So that tells me that somebody has some kind of healing love within them. Miss Diana. Didn't I tell you about that when we first met and you were in the hospital and you were all upset? Yeah, your health is getting better too. That's because you've calmed the fuck down. You started seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and you started looking at the light instead of all the darkness. So that's like beating the devil with the truth and love. You started loving the light. So, you don't feel really comfortable moving away from certain ideas that you're used to, but you see that you have, yeah, the Queen of Cups, okay. Cups is the water element, which water element is all about the emotions. This is about like Cancerian energy when I see her, and it's about moon phases, and it's about understanding what you feel over what you might not see and trusting yourself more, or at least the love that's inside of you that possibly you might have seen as an enemy. You might have looked at love as nothing but pain. Just your feet swell, that's like a toxemia. It's put your feet up at the end of the night. If you have to, put a little ice pack on them. What is what? Toxemia? It's it's just that I mean, when you called me in the hospital, you were in a pretty toxic state at that point. And it's just like Adele. Hello everybody. It's nothing that your body can't handle when it's like has all the tools to do it. And no, it's not like poison. It's like a buildup of fluids that in certain areas that usually they don't attract to, I guess, is the best way. I don't know. It makes your feet swell. But your feet can swell from all kinds of things. And it's best to ask your doctor, but usually when it swells, I lay back and I put my feet up above my heart and it goes down. Yeah, that could do it too. But this is like I'm excited for you. And that's one of the reasons why you're healing is because this woman is a healer and so are you. So yeah, if it's not enough water, you should drink it because water is healing. It's cleansing. Yeah. But that's also, if you look at the star, is about healing. And what is she doing? She's pouring water. Healing is about emotion. Well, drink some more water. Healing is about emotion. All right? All your messed up stuff that's in your body is a reflection of how you feel. So that's why you're healing, because you're getting in touch with you. But you are still a little codependent on the idea of having love in your life. You have to, that's the thing that we need to change here. is you have to learn how to be happy with yourself first, Diana, so that you don't become codependent. Because if you're not happy with yourself first, um, every relationship that we get into, we're not going to last. Because we go into it codependent. Unless you have a superstar of a man. And I don't know many of those yet. I'm hoping there's some out there. What did you find? What did you find? I see a lot of people have showed up. Shit. Yeah. Well, there's still a little part of you, because I feel like you're a lot happier, and the more happy is healing. I'm just gonna put it out there. Happy is healing. When you're happy, you ain't gonna be sick. You're gonna be too busy being fucking happy to worry about being sick. Seriously. Yes. Yeah, you weren't in good shape the first time I talked to you. You were all in the hospital freaking out, and it's like I had to talk to you. Do you remember? You need to eat more and you need to drink water. Absolutely. I think you're already gaining weight, aren't you? And you're starting to taste again. All right, Diana. Hang in there, girl. Keep doing what you're doing. You got good stuff coming. And you know how to get in touch with me. And tell your son I said hi. Please. If you see him. All right, Angelia, are you here? They're in and out. Angeli, Ron, Royal. That's the next three. There's Angeli. Hello, yes, it's your turn, Angeli. And you want to know about January, yeah. Yeah. Well, up and down, up and down. And until we balance ourselves and quit being so needy and start living for happy and healing and healthy. Yeah. You don't know if you love them? Well, there's a clue. All right, Angeli. Hmm. Um, you're gonna hear from him. You guys get all upset off a temporary emotion. And all the same freaking energy is pretty much still on the board of, yeah. Did okay, so here's the thing, Angeli. Does Janier pick fights with you often and then comes back and you guys, like, well, I don't want to say it because that's Arabic and, oh God. Um, Keanu Reeves. Oh, please tell me you're not on TikTok, Melissa. There's like 150 of those motherfuckers. Okay, you guys know that Keanu Reeves has, like, it's a well-known thing that he, like, has no social media. But I'm like, whatever. I mean, I hope someday one of those guys is actually Keanu and it surprises the shit out of you. It would surprise the shit. I mean, that would be cool. But he has been known to show up in places that you don't expect, but he become very busy and toxic, little impatient. Yeah, well, and then you come back and he's all sweet and loving and oh, I miss you and all hot and bothered and yeah, yeah, yeah. Is it here in America we call it makeup sex. I mean, that's what that's yeah, it's like even if there's no it's like a passionate reunion that you get addicted to. More misunderstandings and fights, yeah. You don't TikTok? Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm still getting the same energy. Not that he don't like you, it's just that like he likes a little excitement. He still sees you as, oh yeah, but think about it. He's a man, and he's not only a man, but he's freaking emperor. Okay. Um, if you don't like the fights, maybe you could change it up a little bit and say, hey baby, hey. Well, it's all kind of like the same kind of shit. TikTok, it's all the same shit. But you know what I'm talking about? You know, Mama? So sometimes they get extra love that we can like give anyway without a reason. Um, and they'll like pick little fights like the little 2-year olds they can be and go run away so they can come back and make up. Yeah, well, um, that's what I'm getting here, honestly, because with the strength and then this, hey, baby, and then here he comes, broom, 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 with his wand. Hey, baby. Yeah, I went from, hey, baby, hey, to, baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you. You know? And then, uh-huh, you're my world. And then, you're the one and only. And then, don't take away. Yeah, here comes that message that you're the queen of his heart. You're his equal and his balance. Here's the 6. He's a fucking emperor. I mean, I can't make this shit up. I don't worry about your relationship, but I'm gonna sit back and like, I love to see it when you come in because, I mean, you guys are so in love. It's funny. It reminds me of another, like, Middle Eastern woman that I know, and I absolutely love her. You guys go through some shit sometimes. I'm like, and men aren't the same there as they are here, so yeah. they everybody acts different, so you get down to the same energy because we're all human, and love is love. And yeah, well, Royal, sorry, I'm just loving, like, the energy in here today. Royal, are you here, Royal? And then it's Wealthy Witch Woman. Wealthy Witch Woman Tarot, or Wealthy Witch Tarot. It could be a man. Uh, if Royal's not here, it's your turn. Wealthy. Wealthy Witchy. No, 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 no. Not a man. Hey, there are men tarot readers. Aw, well, stop it. You're not dying. Quit being such a drama queen, Mama. You're obviously an empress. Straighten that crown. Put on those dress. Put on that dress. Put on those stockings, and get your ass out that door. What is that song? Gosh, um, I get my hair done, shake my nails. Yeah, I figured. You know, don't let him feed you. No, that's an emperor. Yeah, you own that shit. You show him what that heart is for, baby. You can. Is that who did it? I don't know. Good as hell. Oh, all right. Hang on. Yeah, let me pull some really quick, Adele. I'm sorry. I forget you're in the UK, or is it the UK? Hang on just a second, guys. I gotta do this. Justice. First card out. Two of Pentacles. So something's coming up where something's coming up big. It's gonna end the cycle of pain. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Swords. This is some big justice. This is some big justice. I don't know. It may be a court case. And then there's the High Priest. So there's some big shit going on here, Adele. The Sun. Four of Pentacles. I don't know. She's been, like, holding back what she needs to hold back, though. There's the World. I'm going to end there. I don't know what's going on with you, but here comes some, like, beautiful shit. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for your blessings? Because, yeah. I don't know if this is a court case or a higher court, or you're about to get blessed by something, because there's justice. There's some big energy here. Let me tell you, spirit is all over this. All right. Um, you must have done something good somewhere, baby girl. You uh you ended the stealer of joys. All right. So you realize that in the realm of possibilities, that with spirit, with God, with whatever you call it, um, e- everything's possible. There's a magic to that. Call it magic, call it faith, call it whatever the hell you want. It's the same shit. Just different ideas of it so people can judge each other, like Ken Sean said. Um, but you've put something to rest, and there's like justice here, and then it could be somebody doing jail time with the what I'm seeing here, and the high priestess and the sun and the queen of swords. She's very official, but that's somebody not taking any more shit. Um, there's also a king of cups here, which with the high priest there and the sun, that could also mean that you were dealing with a man who was manipulative and egotistical. Um, and justice is the first card out, so in that case, he's getting some karma. But you end with the world. How's that, Adele? That's what I see. Take it as you will. And I'm sorry I had to interrupt that, but she's on the other side of the world. Wealthy witch. Now you're up. No, give him some space. But you won't have to approach him. Just make sure you keep him home. Keep him happy, Mama. Sometimes with some of those men, you gotta like stroke the kitty a little bit and give that wounded little boy a little extra love, you know? Make them know that they're loved and wanted. I don't care what culture you're in. A man is a man. People are people. Humans need love. Nah, don't give me, don't feed me. But general, yeah, don't feed me. Well, we all hear about inheritance, and there's different levels of inheritance. No, you're not. You're not. It's just, see, usually you come in late, there's already a list. But there's a quickie for you, Adele. And like, I have a Facebook account that you can hit me up at. Oh, I think you did. Did you hit me up? I'm trying to think. I don't remember. What sounded? Yeah. Give him some more cuddles. All right. Oh shit, somebody was dealing with a possible upside down King of Swords. A little bit of ego, or maybe a lot of ego. Oh my god, the King of Wands right after. Hold on, yeah. I'm done. There are too many kings. I'm so confused. Ooh. Oh, wait. There's a temperance angel. Hold up. Okay. There's like all 10 kinds of ways I can read this, ma'am. Um, it, Earth, wind, fire, and water. There's all four elements, and there's all four elementals here. Different messages and feelings coming from each one of those. And there's like the King of Swords here, and well, the Tower after that. Now that could be an official, like, justice warrior. That could be like somebody who shines the light and starts healing what the King of Wands like focuses on, which is lower vibrations. That's justice. The first card out was the Eight of Pentacles, which the Eight of Pentacles is about reaping what you sow and then looking at the results and really understanding how energies are working on different levels at a time. And possibly we have gotten rid of a lot of things that no longer serve us with that tower falling. I mean, we're learning how to happily tear them down if needed to heal and start something new. I feel a block in my throat right now. I don't know if sometimes you have some problems communicating with the King of Swords in the tower here. Maybe that's something that it may come from like a lack of self-confidence, maybe self-confidence. That you need some self-confidence sometimes because you have a very sweet nature. But sometimes you might be a little impatient, but you have a very sweet, healing nature. Does any of this sound right? Well, it's not really about a lot of leaving things behind. It's about more embracing the possibilities instead. Um, because there is really, when you understand or what the levels that I'm seeing and feeling here, I don't know if you notice I paused before I drew these cards. And the reason I had to pause before I drew these cards is a wave of energy hit me. Um, and when I started drawing them, I was like, well, fuck, here we go. This is going to be layered because of the energy that I felt was on many different layers, which means in many different dimensions. So, letting things go, it's like the past isn't even the past. The idea of time itself is a construction of man. The eternal energy doesn't understand time, so what you're doing is letting the idea of the pain of the past go. You can't really let what's happened happen. I mean, it exists. How do you truly actually let it go? But you understand why it was there, and when we don't really have a past. What we have is something that falls into a different dimension that we consider the past. It's still our consciousness here. And when you see it for what it is, you actually heal it. And not that it's in the past, but when you no longer feel a certain way to where it's stopping you, then you heal it. All right? So I don't care if it's past lives, past this, past that. It's all the same shit. It's all the same day. And people don't understand that when they're thinking about the consciousness of eternity, that time is a manufactured thing within the solar system. The sun rises, the sun goes down. We're being made conscious of it in the physical, but God doesn't have an idea of time. It's eternal. It doesn't give a shit. So here's the thing. I don't know what the thing is. I think you already know your own answers, and you're here for validation. You needed a cheerleader. It's another good song that's fun to dance to. hmm We're moving into calmer water. Feeling, oh, there's the Emperor. There's the Emperor. Okay. The King of Swords is upside down. I had Pentacles, so you just might be um motherfuckers. I'm sorry, but that's some shit. That's some mother. I know what I'm feeling now. I know what I'm feeling now. Sister, where they at? Let's go. Are you driving? Where are they? Because, no. No. You don't do this to this kind of energy because when you do this to this kind of energy, um, it's more like, yeah, it's like, spitting in the eye of the divine. You know, you can lie to other people, but you can't lie to God. And when, or whatever you want to call it, spirit, eternal wisdom, whatever, it sees everything. And in the end, you can't take what's not yours. Um, and with all these icky cards upside down, uh, this is being seen. No, you're not driving? Okay. You know what I mean. This just like, oh, I hate this kind of energy. I hate seeing people who can do this kind of stuff that tries to stop you from being beautiful and bringing what the world needs. You know what you were created to be. Yeah, that's not anybody for anybody to decide but you. And you're understanding that now and you're standing in the truth of spirit. So anything that is due to you is coming to you. Because anything that is trying to stand in the way, spirit's gonna give them what I call a psychic bitch slap, even if they're not psychic. Because sometimes, we might be the psychics that has to give them a slap, so to speak. Even though it's not physical, I abhor violence. Let me say that. Everything that I am talking about is metaphorical. I do not condone anybody laying hands on anybody ever, 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 ever. Just so you know. But if somebody decides to, like, I ain't stopping you if you stand up for yourself. Hell no. Anyway, the end story is there is a balance here. Yeah. Why stopping you? Well, that's definitely a daddy over here, so I don't know if somebody passed away. Um, Something wasn't seen. Or somebody felt like they weren't seen. So they might have been trying to block you from being seen. Uh, with this, they're trying to block your gifts, because when I see this is an empath healer. And with this world upside down, this is like a destiny. And this upside down King of Swords here, right before all that, is like somebody was trying to block your destiny and the truth of who you are, the psychic, the empath, the healer, the I don't know what else. Shit, that's up to you to decide. I can't define you. That's between you and spirit. What you waiting for? Smish what? Here's the thing. Um, whatever inheritance it is, it has something to do with money and stability. In a big way. Because there's certain aspects to this card. So either somebody's manifesting a whole lot of something, or somebody's going to be seen and it's actually going to happen naturally and you won't even have to think about it, which is usually the way it happens. That means it's a divine timing. And that means that you would have to, let go of our ideas of what that would be. Well, it doesn't matter. It ain't gonna happen because it's not just your blessings, but your your abilities, your capabilities. They're trying to make it to where you're not seen. Especially with this upside down. Hello, somebody's got a star energy up here. Somebody's got a star energy, which is all about a healers. And down here, it's like somebody trying to block all that shit so you can't be seen because I have a feeling that this is how your stability is going to come is when you start using your gifts and trusting them. That's why my throat was blocked off because you aren't quite secure a lot with some things that. Mm-mm. Why? What's wrong with you? It's a mindset, Mama. That's it. Yeah, Aaliyah's been here a minute. I said, oh, there she is. I'm getting two different screens here, so for some reason this is not like picking up. Yeah, and that throat chakra is a big tell for me. Um, it's coming, Mom. If you need help, you need a pep talk, you need a practice. That's why I created co-creation stations so that we can all go in there and help each other, and um it's about honing in on our skills because we all do things a different way. We all feel things a different way. We all um, channel that divine a different way. And sometimes, if we haven't used it, we have to hone it in or feel more secure in it to be able to help bring that healing light to others. Um, because the truth is, we can only like help people get a perspective uh, that allows them to believe enough in themselves that they could heal. And you guys actually do the work. Your body does the work on its own. Once you change your mind, you change your life. So people are changing their mind from the like bullshit pain past idea to, well, I'm not there now and I have now. What can I do with now? And I love seeing that switch. because this is the only place where the real magic happens, okay? We're not in the future yet. You can't do anything about it, can't do anything about the past, but we can do something about the right here, right now. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to make it worse? What are you going to use it for? Are you going to use it to victimize others and take advantage? Are you going to use it to empower others and help them on their way? You know, I'm not here to compete. That's what I'm here to do, is to help people get their own idea of themselves. Hi, Aaliyah. There's one of my girls right there. She's been here since the beginning. We hit 1,000 people. We did it. We hit 1,000. But they're still fucking up on the. I'm so pissed. YouTube, you can't add. I can. They don't have the watch time hours, so yes, exactly. Yeah, so many of us enable. We enable instead of empower, and we gotta quit doing that. It's there's discernment. We gotta hold back when people want us to enable them instead of feeding that. Because you teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime, but you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, and we gotta discern the difference between those two fishes. All right. Now, I got Kay and Karen left so far, and Aaliyah came in, so I'm gonna. And I think there was one other, but we'll see. I think it was Melissa. But I gotta go pee. Um, did you get all that, Kenshawn? And you also need a reading. And I know it's getting early there, so do I need to do you next? Because I know where you're at. Or are you good, Kenshawn? Yeah, I got Kay and Karen. All right, I'll be back. Okay. I'm back. So where are we? Yes. Yes. Alright, let's do Kinshan first, because she's on the other side of the world, too. You're feeling nauseous. Gotcha. Well, usually I can see it on one screen. But YouTube, for some reason, keeps cutting out on it. Mm, you're welcome. Hey, if you need me, find me on Authentically Alice on, mm, gotcha. What herbs are they giving you? Because some will upset your stomach, but ginger helps. Mm. Hang on a minute, Karen. As a matter of fact, I actually drink ginger ale quite a bit. But ginger tea? Oh, you're in your head about something, sweetheart. I'll have to look that up. That looks like mullein. Have you had a... Oh, licorice. Licorice is actually really good for your blood pressure. Okay, well, we start with a 9 and end with a 10 on this, and um, we've completed something here. We've completed the mindset. You've had a change. Um, I think you need to... I don't know if you can find it there, but uh, peppermint. Peppermint is a mood lifter. It's also something that helps you to think clearly. Okay, so we've had a completion of a mindset that hell, it's not a good. We're starting off with this, but I feel like this is kind of in the past in a way. But I feel like it's still hanging in there too. Like we haven't dealt with all of it with the Wheel of Fortune here. Um, there's still some things uh, that we're processing, we're cycling. So that's why the 10 isn't here at this point, because we actually cycled through this process and came out and seen the world in a whole new light. All right. This is like the Phoenix Rising. It's kind of like the Death card, only it's better than the Death card because it's less of a painful, quick ending, but it's like seeing the world in a whole new light that building from the possibilities instead of the pain and seeing the value, the actual value of things in a whole new light. This is like a whole new world of what's important in the whole scheme of things. You broaden your horizons, you broaden your outlook, you broaden your mindset. You've went from 3D to 4D to working on 5D and understanding eternity and stability. Like, stability, I think, for you was a big thought idea on value, but this is a legacy card, and you realize that a legacy is eternal. It's not just physical. And when you build an eternal legacy, it lasts throughout eternity, and that's what our soul is here to do, is build this legacy here, for a bigger purpose than ourselves, and we're starting to see and feel that bigger purposes and unburden ourselves from what no longer serves us, lightening our load, um, understanding what is ours to carry and what isn't, happily carrying what we have created. And that's a painful process because that's where this begins, is doing the mind work, feeling that pain, processing it, cycling it, clearing it, so that coming off that other side of the wheel, we're building a whole new world. Yeah, well, licorice is actually amazing. Licorice is actually amazing. It does a hell of a lot more than that. Do you know if you have a cold sore, you can take licorice and put it on that cold sore, even if it's a root? I used to use the root for tea and leave it in the slice and just put it in the tea. Of course, I'd always boil the water first and make the. Sometimes you boil the root a little bit before you add the herbs. You don't want to boil the herbs part, but any kind of root you want to boil a little bit if it's still in the root form. So I get it nice and soft and um, let that cool a little bit before I put the other stuff in. It's so good. Yeah. Well, you're processing it better though. You're seeing it for what it is, and you're seeing what's destructive and what isn't, and you're starting to build from a different perspective of less burdens, less regrets. You're standing up for yourself. You're bossing up, mama. A father figure, or the idea of a father figure or patriarchy type notice. That may be where your Nine of Swords up here comes from. Um, Possible father figure makes you feel out in the cold, less than, whatever, not worthy. Um, has a tendency to put you in a mental funk. But that's when you rest and you take whenever somebody makes you feel like that, you take the time with spirit to move into calmer waters and stand in your power and come out of that confusion. So you're turning more on your spirit instead of on other people, which is bringing you to your true healing, because only you and spirit can do that. I mean, I can help you see the awesome possibilities that you hold so you can, like, run with them, but it's all about you, boo. And you're seeing that. Oh, shit. Yeah. There she is. Oop, there she is. ADHD, my ass. You're just operating on many levels at once and you didn't realize it. Hey, you're gonna balance it. ADHD, my ass. So, I see nothing but good coming for you, Miss Queen of Cups. Miss Lovebug. Yup. You're gonna turn this shit upside down. But, you know, right now you're growing those crops, you're learning, you're waiting, you're making sure all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed. Before you walk away from heartbreak. But you have walked away from heartbreak. King of Swords, that's a father figure. Gosh, man. Or the idea of having to man up. I don't know. So are you planning a great escape? That's what I got for you, baby. Um, Whether it be mentally, emotionally, or physically, that's releasing yourself from things that no longer serve you. All right, Kay, are you here? If not, it's Karen, and then Aaliyah. Yep. Well, that's what Spirit always was for me when I was a kid. It was the great escape. It was like where I went to. I turned within whenever I was upset, because that's all I had. Well, you are here. Both of you are here. Okay, I got Kay first and then Karen. Karen, you've been so patient. Bless your heart. She's heard her name a few times. She's like, I'm here. I'm here. Yes, you are here. Thank you, Kanchan. I'll tell you what, I have so many people on the other side of the world that stay up to listen and hang in there, and it's on different sides of the world. I think one of them, where you're at, you are ahead of me, like a day ahead of us, and is it Australia that's a day behind, or is it the other way? I don't remember. You're a day ahead because you're in the east. I want to say. It's like 6 a.m. there now, huh? 6, 7, 8, 6:30. Mm-hmm. 11:30. Wow, you're on the far side of India. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking the UK there. You're right. They're 11 hours. Hmm. I have UK stuck in my head now because of, I'm talking to a lot of people from the UK now. That's my default time when I go somewhere. All right, okay. Ace of Cups and the Moon. Oh, you might have love coming. Hopefully it's self-love. Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Exciting things. Things are moving. Energy flowing. Hmm. Interesting bottom cards here coming up. Oh, geez. Okay. King and Queen of Cups. Hmm. It could be somebody balancing their own energy. You left your residence? Well, that could be what I was just seeing with that King of Swords, because it's like, hang on a minute. Something tells me I need to have a little sugar boost. Little sugar boost here. Well, I'm feeling all kinds of things going on here. Now don't tell me anymore, damn it. You already fed the psychic. But that's what the Wheel of Fortune's about. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. A lot of freaking juice. Okay. Well, yeah. Somebody decided to stand in their power, saw the light, decided that some kind of offer that they got was actually a poison cup of fish piss instead of what they were told, I guess. And it kind of came to a shocking change of opinion and how somebody moved. It feels like an about face there. Somebody did an about face on an agreement that, or a situation, let's say. When they saw it for what it is, they walked away, and now they're manifesting some justice and true karma. Um, I got the world here and like a little bit of a waiting period before you get some kind of news about some kind of balance. Um, it's like moving into calmer waters, and then there's a little heartache here. Um, there's some pain here, some heartache. Something that didn't work out, like, it seems like you were trying to get into something to get you into calmer waters, and it turned out being more heartache. And so now you're not wanting to, like, move in too many quick ways because of bad decisions. So, um, that lover energy or the decision making may I think what's happened is you decided that you made some bad decisions in the past. It's like jumping from the fire pan into the fire, but people weren't who they said they were, and you were kind of forced to change in a way that they weren't expecting, and now you're like, well, either you're drinking a lot or you're manifesting a wish. But there's some heartache here right over this, so hopefully you're not drinking anything, because that's not the kind of energy that you want to be partaking. But this could be a wish happening. So let's unpack that Nine of Cups real quick. Oh, Temperance Angel. That I saw as I picked it up. It got left on the board, so I have to show it's a Temperance Angel. So somebody's being impatient about some kind of happiness here. So you just be careful so you don't manifest mayhem for yourself, Miss K. Page of Swords. Okay, this is about news. And the Nine of Cups upright. You're waiting for something that you wish for. That's a wish. What are you wishing for? Some kind of you're gonna get it. I mean, if you've been wishing for something, um, it came out clarifying the Nine of Cups. Okay, that's a Nine of Cups, clarifying the Nine of Cups. So you're either drinking or you're wishing. One or the other. Five of Wands upside down. You left drama behind. You're kind of worried about some kind of karma, or worried about, focused on reaping what you sow. Um, Possibly for a King of Wands. That's about, okay, let go of the idea of them getting karma and watch, they'll get karma. Seven of Pentacles, you're tired of waiting. You're ready now. But there is a wish coming in. Don't get lost, because the Nine of Cups can also be about, impatient energy. If you get impatient, it's like, okay, well, maybe I should go out and party a little bit and get my mind off of it. And then it turns into a longer lasting type of party to get your mind off of it. And you don't want to go to that side of the Nine of Cups. So let's just say that there's a wish on the board that you've made. And if you be a little patient a little longer, you're going to move into some calmer waters that's going to blow your shit. Literally wide open. I mean, it's going to blow your mind. So I don't know if you're feeling frustrated, like you need something to happen now, or well, something's going to happen and it's going to be good. I believe that because I think you're too strong to drink, but I could be wrong because that Queen of Wands is a boss lady. And this is about co-creating with the universe and manifesting the right things from the right perspective, as long as that Three of Swords was out of the way. You're looking at good things. If this Three of Swords wasn't out of the way, you could be manifesting a little mayhem, but it's nothing that can not be balanced. If you take care of those emotions that are like helping you manifest mayhem, fear, envy, jealousy, anger. That's why we gotta honor them and move out of those emotions so we can manifest the good shit. But you know where you're at, Ladybug, and you know what you need to do to flip it. If you're like in that kind of mindset, you just gotta look for the blessings. All right, Karen. I hope that helps. Karen, are you here? Cause I get a little tired, and then it's Aaliyah. Congratulations on moving out. It's the start of a whole new world. But don't let your mindset fuck you up, okay? You know what I mean? Karen. Here we go, mama. Aaliyah may have already fell asleep. Hopefully Karen didn't. There you are. Alright. I don't know what happened to Kay. I lost her. She got quiet. Are you wanting a general, Karen, or did you have something on your mind? Or are you just gonna see if I hit it on accident? Yes. Alright. You're here. Okay. You happen to be a night owl? Oh, we got choices here. We got some drama going on a little bit. But it's a little bit. You're welcome. Oh. Man, we are all dealing with some past stuff like champs, man. Seriously. Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. Yeah, we're seeing the truth of some shit here. My sisters bringing down the house. Facing the shadows. That one. Alright, I got you, Leah. So, I think pretty much in a big way, something that was supposed to be a victory, you didn't see coming, ended up in heartache and confusion. Um, but you realize that it's tied to something from your past. I feel like that, again, here is this sort of truth, ending cycles from past trauma. People tearing down the ideas of masculinity in itself, to bring balance within themselves, because even when we have to stand in our masculinity, the only idea of masculinity that we had was really toxic. Start of the year, yeah. Your two favorite people? Well, we haven't seen that yet. So I can see this as the idea of letting go, really. Are you fighting with yourself on this then, Karen? Fighting on getting over and balancing the pain with his King of Pentacles here, or a husband. Yeah, relationship with a father. Okay, because there's a tower here. That could also give you some patterns from the past being raised by this person that you're overcoming and balancing. Um, Even though it's gonna feel like it's on new footing, like it's like you're looking at it through new eyes, through more innocent eyes, more. Even though, I mean, if you look at a kid and the way they see the world, they see it as so wide, so big, and so they don't want to miss anything. Um, it's that kind of energy that I'm feeling with this page card, because it's kind of like wide-eyed wonder. But then again, you're afraid in a way to venture out, let's say. It's like I want it, but I don't want it, because then I could have the problem of whatever was up there show back up from my past with this father figure. But you know what I mean? And if you are in a relationship, just reunited, okay. I can, yeah. Because I have also the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. But with this Queen of Wands, was there a third party involvement in that? Yeah. And by third party, I don't mean it has to be a woman. It could be any kind of situation that would, like, possibly come in between you guys. Yeah, I see that with the Two of Swords here. So I also have the Temperance Angel on the board. There we go. The mother. Damn it. Those mothers. So if the mother was involved and that's the father up there, that makes sense. Oh, gotta love them. They're gonna settle down. Things are gonna settle down because I mean, you would be the Queen of Wands then, which is hot mama. This is boss lady. Somebody bossed up to control the situation and said, nope, I'm worth more than this. They're feeling their worth, and now they're moving in the truth of their love and what it's worth. I mean, and they're going to hear quickly something. Either that, they're going to be perfect. All right, Spirit's got this. You know, so whatever's going on here. Hi, speaking of the, you already have a no, but new perspectives on old ideas are bringing changes and healing. Somebody learned that the grass is only greener where you water it. They went chasing rainbows instead of holding on to true love, maybe. But he's back again, so I guess mother and daddy's in their place now, and they aren't going to interfere anymore. Somebody saw your value, so, and they saw your value because you bossed up, honestly. Hi, Missy. There's my other girl. Oh, jeez. But yeah, you made a change in him. He sees things in a new way. So, can you open your heart to him? That's going to be on you. But if you don't think you can, sweetheart, yeah, no. We draw that line in the sand before you even start this. No, it's either going to be about you and me against the world, or it's going to be about you and your family against the world, because in that case, I'm outie. No, no, I'm not taking a backseat to mama or daddy. Family are the worst kind. They really are. All right, Aaliyah, you're up. I need a cookie. All right, I have 4. Whatever you've been wishing for, you're gonna get it, Karen. Why you got a sick kitty or a lost kitty? What about pets, Aaliyah? Mm-hmm. Does he have a shot? Mm-hmm. I think he's gonna be alright. So does he go outside? I mean, my first feeling was he ate something that he probably shouldn't have. Do you have any plants indoors? Mm. I think he's gotten a hold of something that has just made him like a little off. Make sure he gets plenty of water though. Okay. What kind of food you giving him? Make sure it's not recalled. Whatever you're giving him. Well, there's been a lot been going around with pet food. Hmm. Hmm. Well, check that brand because there's been some recalls. And Iams, I don't know if that was one of them, but there were some really big name brands of dog and cat food that's been recalled. Or it's been outed that it will make your pet sick after a while. But I think it has something to do with food, man. something he ate. Well, if he doesn't drink after 24 hours, take an eyedropper and make him drink something. Hmm. Hmm. New place. Okay, he's stressed. Cats are very, very, like, sensitive to energies. So he's probably stressed. You know? Um, so maybe he's just gotta get time to. I still feel like he's gonna be alright. I'm worried. Look what fell out. Got the night. Yeah, you're worried, but he's gonna heal. Mm. But healing, Mama, 'cause you love him. What are you worried about? Call him up and give him loves and let him know that, the new place and you're still there and you aren't going anywhere, and let him help him relax, and then he'll feel better. So, um, after that, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I didn't give you a full reading, but I'm pretty much out of it. And I love you guys, but it's 1:13 in the morning here, so I'm gonna go to bed. Blessed be blessed. Namaste. Miss Dynamite, I'm glad you can join us for what you made it for. We love you, and I'll see you Saturday.